Strap in, feel the power. Welcome to Torque Tribune, where every turn fuels your passion for motoring. Back in 2021, the Ford Maverick was a game-changer in the US market, offering unbeatable practicality at an incredibly low price. Its straightforward design and undeniable value won over countless American drivers. But fast forward to the 2025 model, and it's clear Ford has lost sight of what made the Maverick special. Today, we're breaking down what went wrong and why this once great affordable truck is now struggling to live up to its reputation. Let's dive into the damage and see where Ford went astray. Number 5. The fall of simplicity. Let's face it, modern vehicles are more than just machines. They're rolling computers, complete with flashy technology, sleek designs, and endless features. But in the race for innovation, something crucial is often lost: simplicity. The original Maverick wasn't trying to impress with flashy tech or premium finishes. It was about one thing: utility. It was a no-nonsense truck that did exactly what you needed it to do without any frills. It was honest, practical, and affordable. In an age where cars and trucks have become high-tech statements of status, the Maverick stood apart by embracing its down-to-earth nature. It didn't promise the world because it knew it couldn't deliver it on a sub-$20,000 price tag. And that honesty won it the hearts of many. Now, fast forward to the 2025 model, and that simplicity has been abandoned. The facelift has shifted the focus from function to form, transforming the Maverick from a practical tool to a vehicle trying too hard to impress. This shift is where Ford has strayed from the core values that made the Maverick a hit in the first place. Number 4. Form over function. While the original Maverick was appreciated for its simple utilitarian design, the 2025 version seems more focused on aesthetics. Sure, some critics may have called the original design generic, but it got the job done. Conventional headlights and unpainted trim were not about winning beauty contests. They were about ease of maintenance and practical use, especially for a truck that was destined to be a workhorse. But in the new model, Ford has opted for sleek, modern statement headlights that, while stylish, sacrifice crucial functionality. The base trims like the XL now come with halogen headlights, which require larger reflective surfaces to project light efficiently. But instead, we get smaller, more stylish lights that just don't perform as well. The vehicle as a whole seems to be aiming for a more premium feel, but this comes at the cost of the vehicle's core functionality, which was its appeal. The Maverick, once the epitome of what you see is what you get, is now trying to punch above its weight class, and it's no longer the affordable, work-focused truck it once was. Before we rev up the next segment, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a like. Your support drives us to bring more high-octane content to auto enthusiasts like you. Now let's crank up the power and dive into our next point. Number 3. The price of progress. More tech, more trouble. Now let's set the record straight. Technology is not the enemy. In fact, we all want our vehicles to be modern, functional, and future-ready. But there's a point where adding more tech simply creates more problems. The 2025 Maverick sadly has gone too far. It all started with the screen size. Ford thought bigger was better, but was it necessary? Sure, a larger infotainment screen might look cool, but when Ford decided to ditch the physical AC controls in favor of integrating them into the screen, it raised a lot of eyebrows. Now, instead of twisting a dial, you'll need to take your eyes off the road, swipe your finger on a screen, and hope you're hitting the right button. And let's talk about the digital gauge cluster. Yes, a completely unnecessary feature in this truck. It's clear that Ford wanted to give the Maverick a more modern feel, but did we really need it? Do you think anyone's going to race their Maverick? We doubt it. These digital screens might look slick, but they come with a downside. When they break, you'll be facing expensive repairs, and there's not much you can do about it. All of this tech is a cost-saving measure for Ford. Bigger, cheaper components that ultimately hurt the end user. They might seem like upgrades at first glance, but the long-term reliability and repair costs are another story. Number 2. Too many choices, too much confusion. The 2025 Ford Maverick lineup feels overly complicated. Previously, the Maverick offered 3 trim levels: XL, XLT, and Lariat, each catering to different needs. The XL was a budget-friendly, no-frills option that still offered decent features for buyers looking to keep costs down. The XLT brought a few aesthetic upgrades and optional packages to boost performance and versatility, making it a great middle-ground choice. The Lariat, the top trim, provided a more upscale interior and exterior, along with a smoother ride, perfect for those wanting a bit more luxury in their compact truck. But now, Ford has muddled things by introducing two new trims, the Tremor and Maverick Lobo. The Tremor trim tries to come off as an off-road champion, boasting yellow accents and unique trim pieces. However, with only a slight increase in ground clearance compared to the Lariat, it's hardly convincing as a serious off-roader. Let's not forget, the Maverick is built on a unibody platform borrowed from the Ford Escape, so no amount of cosmetic tweaks can transform it into a true off-road machine. And then there's the Maverick Lobo, a so-called street truck aiming for the vibe of classic performance trucks like the GMC Cyclone. Yet, with less horsepower than the pre-facelift model, it fails to impress. Adding to the confusion is the new all-wheel drive option for the hybrid model, a feature that feels out of place for a vehicle with limited towing and off-road potential. Ultimately, these additional trims dilute what made the original Maverick lineup simple and appealing. Number 1. A price hike for nothing. Ford's price hike on the 2025 Maverick is downright shocking. The base XL, which used to be affordable for working-class buyers, has seen an increase from $24,000 to $27,000. That's right. What was once the most budget-friendly truck on the market is now creeping into mid-tier territory. And it's not just the base model. The XLT and Lariat trims have also seen price increases of around $3,000. But here's the kicker. Ford's also introducing the Lobo and Tremor trims that push the Maverick's price well over $40,000. That's right, over $40,000 for a Maverick. To put that in perspective, you could get a fully loaded Ranger Lariat or even an entry-level F-150 for the same price. So why are you paying that much for a Maverick? It simply doesn't offer anything that justifies the price increase. It's clear that Ford's attempt to upgrade the Maverick has been a huge misstep. They've stripped away the simplicity, the affordability, and the utilitarian charm that made the original Maverick so great. Instead, they've turned it into a tech-laden, overpriced truck that no longer offers the same value. So what do you think? Has Ford made a huge mistake by overcomplicating and overpricing the Maverick? Do you still see value in this little truck, or has it lost its appeal? We want to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. And remember, if you're looking for more in-depth vehicle updates and expert insights, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Stay tuned to Tribune for your next automotive pit stop. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.